Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another Bleach reaction. We're here. We're back again. Last time's episode was really fucking crazy. That was, like, actually really damn good. And I'm excited to see where we go from there because, there was a lot of interesting shit to really, absorb within that episode of, like, Yamamoto dying. Uh, Byakuya seems like he also, fucking died, so both of those really fucking hurt. And then we have the stuff about Ichigo and, his mother and all that, and I'm very curious about that. There's a whole lot of, just info dumped on us, and it's interesting. But I'm excited to see where we go with this episode and, see what type of turn we take from here, because obviously we have to go further into some things most likely. And, like, now that the situation is what it is, that's kind of important. But anyways, let's get that out of the way, right? Let's get right into it. Why not, right? So, without further ado, let's put these up. We're good there. All right. So, 3, 2, 1, go. I don't. You know what? Hold on. I don't know why that didn't work. I was tabbed into this. Should have. Yeah, it works like. Okay. Apologies about that. Alright, let's try that again. This time, hopefully, the space bar actually works when I hit it. So, apologies. Let's reset. A little bit unfortunate, but that's fine. 3, 2, 1, go. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. Worked out this time. I recognize some of the voices in there. Damn. And there's Shunsui. Yeah. Oh, fuck, that was really cool. Yeah, fuck. That's probably hitting him hard, and I'm definitely, like, interested to see more about him with that. That was, like, a hard episode last time. It was just, like... You might have been able to tell it with my expressions. I'm not entirely sure, honestly. Maybe I didn't look that, uh, you know, emotional and everything, but... I was, like, close to tearing up after the Byakuya stuff and everything, especially because, Yamamoto and all that. I feel like Byakuya hit me way harder than Yamamoto did, though. Because Yamamoto's cool, and, they built him up super well with the show. But I won't lie, it, it it's kind of the whole thing of we haven't seen very many scenes with him and everything, whereas Byakuya has kind of just been there since the beginning. So seeing that shit happen with Byakuya was really fucking hard compared to Yamamoto. Yamamoto still, like, sucked, of course, because he was still awesome, and that fight was awesome. But, like, it's the overall thing of one character being more built than the other, and obviously that death will affect me more. Uh, that's just the general thing with it, and it's to be expected. I guess I have to look away in a moment. Alright. I'm looking this way. Alright. I could only see colors. Mm. That's Ikaku. I honest to God forgot that Kenpachi lost. That was the most unfortunate thing possible. It's like he fucking lost. Well, maybe not the most unfortunate thing. I guess 2 people did die. But I mean, you know. God, look at Renji's state. He's like fucked. Hey, your older brother's dead. I forgot it got cut off. Yeah, it did get like cut in half. I wonder if there's a problem there with that. Especially since that was his Bankai at that. I will say, I do kind of like, in a way, as much as it does almost reduce its, big purpose and everything. I do kind of like that the Bankai becomes the more commonly seen version of the sword than, the regular version. Regular version obviously being iconic and everything, and like, realistically, it makes more sense than using the Bankai. Since of, how all that shit works. But, like, oh yeah, that is not even a sword anymore. That might actually be Yamamoto's. I don't know if that's. Oh! He's comatose. Hmm. I'm gonna be real. I don't know how I feel about that. It's like. I guess at the very least it happened directly after what happened, right? That is the best case scenario for that. But. He's missing a fucking ear. But yeah, at least it happened the episode after, because that would have upset me if he was still alive and they revealed that later and everything. That wouldn't feel like proper to me. So thankfully, not long after. I don't know how I feel about it still. Still feels like a little bit odd, but yeah, that's kind of what I was expecting. It's not going to be that easy, I assume. But it's, yeah. I was going to say, let me guess, there's a difference between Bankai. Huh. What I'm curious about is, does that mean, like, okay, Shikai is fine, but that is gone? But that has me curious if, like, the Shikai is still fine, right? But like, if it's just the Bankai that got fucked over. Oh. Large pillar. They travel in the large pillar. Alright. Oh, 5. Well then. This is definitely interesting. Oh boy. Damn, we're already, oh wow, we are halfway. I actually did not feel like it was half. Big ass shoot, holy shit. I love him already. I genuinely love him already, holy shit. Oh yeah, we haven't seen Hiyori in a bit. I don't remember, is she still comatose right now? Because I don't think we saw her recover, come to think of it. I mean, I was gonna say, like, it's weird that they are, focusing on him and know about him, but, but I guess it would make sense considering, the shit with Aizen. Oh, fuck. balls. So they're taking specific people and also things. Oh, she's probably upset, after everything that happened, but like also that. Well, there he is. It's coming out of Khan's head. It is exactly who I thought. Oh my lord. I am unbelievably happy. Oh. Oh, that makes me feel good. Well, that confirms what I said. I had a feeling it could be him. What the fuck are they doing? I had a feeling it could be him, but oh, I guess that confirms it. I want to really see him now. I'm glad he, accepted that nickname compared to like, somebody like Ikaku. I was gonna say something, but I feel like I shouldn't. But I have a feeling I know, more so what they're referring to. Hey! Oh shit, it's been a while since we saw her. That'll be the last we see of her for now. Um. Oh, there he is. Fuck, what's his name? Oh my god, I really do like him a lot. Uh, why do I not remember it? They might just be saying like uncle as a name because that's just a common thing with what they do. I recognize him. I have a feeling I know who. That is all. The butler's alive. Ganju, that's it. His hair grew since last time, I think. Oh, it 100% did. Um, wow, okay, I wasn't expecting to see, like, oh man, I wasn't expecting to see, Ginjo and all that, but, anyways, the main thing I was trying to say, before getting distracted by all these characters there and everything, and, like, the butler, don't know how he's still alive, um, and the other dude whose name I remembered before, and then now I just don't remember anymore. I have a feeling I know what they are referring to and everything, because of certain things I know about. Um, so, I'm interested to see how we get to here. Okay, so this is the big place Aizen wanted to be at. Hmm. Which, yeah, was the big thing he said, when he flipped his hair back and all that. There's also another thing of, I mean, I don't know if there's some uh, extra motives and all that shit, but, like, Aizen was feeling different towards the end of the fight and everything. And, like, he wanted to lose because he felt lonely and all that. Really, was just drowning him. Hot Spring Demon. Is that gonna be it? Alright. Uh, let's just, stop that. That was interesting. I want to make sure that there was nothing after credit wise. There is? Okay, shit. Um, should I have really closed that? You know what? I'm gonna pause it. Okay, so I've paused it right where it is. Uh, if we can get that back up. I've paused it right where it is. Hopefully, if this, were to be synced up with footage in any way for, like, somebody doing that type of shit, you're right, if somebody felt like doing that, uh, hopefully this should be generally easy overall, because I paused it just right after. But alright, let's just 3, 2, 1. After credits, let's see. Keep my hand on this just in case. The Soul King. What the fuck? Alright. That is, I guess that's the Soul King there. Interesting look. I mean, we could only really see his eyes and a little bit of his face, but interesting. Alright, let me get rid of the timer just because that makes things easier. Okay. General thoughts on that episode. Pretty good. Pretty good. There was a lot of big reveals there I liked, right? And there was also, you know, essentially cameos and shit like that, or like characters popping in that I wasn't necessarily expecting. Half of the Fullbringers are there, right? And I do remember seeing some info about something else, right? Not going to go into it, but I do know some info about something else, so there's that. But a fucking yeah, I had a feeling Grimjow was around, right? I had a feeling he was still fine because he didn't really die to Noitra back in the Arrancar arc, right? He just got hit. He didn't really die there. We didn't find out what happened to him afterwards. So, big shocker. He's fine, right? He's there right now. I'm curious as to what's going to go on with him and everything. Yeah, a lot of interesting stuff there, and it was neat to see, Squad Zero and this, bigger force with them and all that, and I'm curious to see more about them, right? All their purposes and everything, all the, what they're capable of, more so is what I mean with that. I will say, this was a bit of an odd episode when compared to the last one, because this one feels very pleasant, I'm gonna say, right? It's relaying some interesting info and some big reveals, but it feels very pleasant, which is odd when the last episode showed a character dying, then implied another character was dying, even though, now we know they're not. And then, all this shit, revolving Ichigo and his mom and all that. A little bit odd in terms of, that episode to this. That's just how I feel overall. Just a little bit of a nitpick. Just because it's, I don't know. I find that a bit odd that we go from that right to this. It doesn't really mix into that mood super well and everything. And I know it was decently, depressing at the start. It's just, I don't know, that was 2 or 3 minutes. At least it felt that way. But yeah, that's about it. That was a pretty decent episode, though. I still like that a decent bit. But yeah, I guess that's it. So I will see you all with the next episode. So thank you all for watching, and have yourselves a great night.